Welcome to Ty and Rye, the Finance Guys Market Mini Report, a short podcast that updates you on the past week's important topics and trends. Remember, this is not an offer to sell, and past performance does not guarantee future returns. Here are Ty Hansen and Ryan Robertson.
Hello and welcome to another Market Mini for the week ending November 5th. I had to double check what last Friday was. Another great week in the markets. And I think for the most part, people opening up their portfolios and reviewing them, if they do for the week, are very happy, pleasantly surprised. It was a great week. We're still continuing to see this nice little run in the market. Most of the market sectors are hitting new highs. Things are looking really, really good on that front. So the interesting thing too, we're not seeing a lot of signs of slowing down. In fact, we're still seeing a lot of great Q3 data coming out. Projections for next year are starting to look really good. So I talked about this before a couple of weeks ago, but there's something that really, really is starting to catch my eye that I'm really excited about. Now, again, there's still some elements to the market which, I never want to be all, jump in with both feet and be super optimistic, super gung-ho. I like to have I don't want to be cynical with the market. I want to be cautious. I want to be cautiously optimistic with the market. So just because, as we've watched the last little bit, crazy things can happen. So now, having said that, what really has me excited was as we look at some of GDP, right? Gross domestic product, right? What are we creating as a country? What are we, what are we producing? Goods being bought, sold, things like that, right? And that's just a really good fundamental piece of information to follow. So as we look at GDP, the projections into 2022, 2023, for the most part, all of those projections, in fact, I'm going to pull up some exact specific numbers. Most of those numbers are being forecasted at a much higher number than was previously expected. In fact, as we were kind of seeing that range to being in the 2.5% to 3.5% range, we're now starting to see. So, like for example, the estimate for Q4 we were seeing about that 2% range and things like that, and some of the forecasts were not as strong, but we're seeing now about a 4.5% forecast rate for the next quarter. So things are pretty good on that front with what we're expecting to see from gross domestic product. That again, you don't really want to put all of your modeling into one item. But that's a great fundamental, foundation to start from, right? If we're seeing good GDP, it means companies are producing, it means consumers are buying and spending, and the economy is humming along. And again, too, we're also starting to see the Fed really give some hard data as far as how they're going to start tapering, right? How they're going to stop buying as many bonds and things like that, government-backed securities. They're not buying as much anymore, which means less money from the federal government flowing from the Federal Reserve Bank, flowing into the economy. And usually when you see that, markets don't like that just because it puts more risk back on the market. So the fact that the Fed's tapering is a really good sign, and the markets are just humming along nicely. So all in all, things are good. Unemployment's down. We were seeing better unemployment numbers this last week, and things are looking good. So as always, thanks for the listen. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we appreciate the follow. Check us out at tyandrye.com, and we'll keep chugging along and keep you posted on what's going on in the market. So thanks for your listen. Have a great day.
Thanks for listening to Ty and Rye, the Finance Guys. This is our weekly market mini report. New episodes of this will be put out every Monday, so make sure you don't miss those. Also, the longer podcasts, more in-depth discussions, those will drop every Saturday. So subscribe on your favorite podcast platform, or follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube at Ty and Rye Podcast. That way you don't miss any new episodes. Thanks for listening, everybody. Hope you have a great week.